Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, integrated campus, Hyderabad. Structural Engineering 1, Reinforcement Concrete, RCC. I am Dr. A. Mahesh Babu, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. Unit 3. The topics covered in Unit 3 are design of two-way slabs with different end conditions, one-way slab and continuous slabs, using IS coefficients, design of dog-leg staircase, limit state design for serviceability, for deflection, cracking, and codal provisions. See, basically, the structural elements. What are the structural elements of the structure? See, first one is a footing foundation, that is, and columns, split the beams, beams, then slabs. Okay. Slabs are the main important role in the structure, which will transfer load to the beams. So there are certain guidelines, codal provisions given by IS 456-2000. In this unit, you are able to learn how to design one-way slab, two-way slab, continuous slabs by using IS coefficient. IS 456 codal coefficients, and design dogleg staircase. Generally, what is the dogleg staircase? Generally, in your house or your institution, we have dogleg staircase, that is U shape. Limit state design for serviceability, for deflection, cracking, and codal provision. After designing, we have to check for serviceability, for deflection, cracking, and codal provisions. See, what is slab? What is the minimum thickness of the slab? So generally there are two types of slabs: one-way slabs, two-way slab. In this lecture, in this first unit, introduction, a slab is a structural element whose thickness is small compared to its own length and weight. Slabs are usually used in floors and roof coverings. Okay, so these slabs are designed by IS 456. This codal provisions given in IS 456. These are the design coefficient table, these two, 26 and 27. So that how to use in the design of slabs. Okay, first of all, that generally whenever you will ask for any questions in an interview, because the examiner will ask you, just if you see this room, what is this room? It is a one-way slab or two-way slab. By observing approximately length and width, you are able to tell it is a one-way slab or two-way slab. So there are some conditions. Why one-way slab? Why two-way slab? How load will transfer? When the ratio of longer span to shorter span, that is the L Y by Lx, or of the slab, L by B, length of the slab by width of the slab, is at least equal to or greater than 2. See, this will, again I will repeat many times, because this is one of the important point. See, many students will not answer this question. They are unable to answer this question. Why? Because they will not understand the concept. See, whenever the ratio of longer side to shorter side, it should be at least greater or equal to 2. Then it is only one-way slab. Under the action of loads, it is deflected in the shorter direction. See, suppose this is a slab, right? See, your deflection will be like this, one-way slab, right? So deflection is like this, only in one way, not two sides. This is the meaning of one-way slab. So this is one of the important observation. Therefore, the main reinforcement is provided in the shorter direction. Why we will provide reinforcement in the shorter direction? Because your bending moment or your load distribution in the shorter direction is more. While the longer direction is provided with shrinkage reinforcement to limit cracking. So we will provide distribution reinforcement, nominal reinforcement. Why we are going to provide? See, your longitudinal reinforcement enough to take care of your loads and bending moment. But we will provide transfer reinforcement. Why? Because to avoid reinforcement, shrinkage reinforcement crackings. So this will avoid cracks, thermal cracks. Okay, so that's why we will provide in longer direction nominal reinforcement. When the slab is supported on two sides only, the load will be transferred to these sides regardless of its longer span to shorter span ratio. It will be classified as one-way slab. See, the load will transfer only to longer span. We won't consider shorter span beams. Okay, when slab is supported on two supports, there are two supports. I will show you the figures. The load will distribute to half of to one side, half of one to one side. See here, if you see, this is for example, here this is say 6 meters and 2 meters. 6 by 2 meters, 3. So it is greater than 2. It's one-way slab. So your reinforcement, main reinforcement, your bending moment is like this maximum. Okay. Here, this is the bending moment, right? If you see, this is the bending moment in this direction. So we will provide the reinforcement in this direction. Okay. See here, we will provide one alternative bars, bend up bars, right? I will show you a clear picture here, like this. In this direction, we will provide the reinforcement. Understand? So, and it is classified as one-way slab. When the slab is supported on two sides only, the load will transfer to this side regardless of longer span to shorter span ratio, and it will be classified as a one-way slab. A slab is a plate element having a depth very small compared to its length and width. See, Your slab is generally 3 to 5 meters, 3 meters by 4 meters, 3 by 6 meters, sometimes 4 by 8 meters. See your classrooms, how much? Say 12 meters by 15 meters. And of course, you will provide beams between, say, 4 meters by 12 meters, like that. See, slab is thickness is very small as compared to your length and width of the slab. Slab is used as a floor or roof building, carry uniformly distributed load. It will carry uniform distributed load, slab, whatever it may be, dead load, live load, and any other load. What we discussed in first unit, the loads are distributed uniformly. Slab may be different types, maybe simply supported slabs, continuous slabs, cantilever slabs. For design purpose, all these are provided in the IS code book. Code provisions provided, different conditions, different values for deflections, depth, and other related points. Okay, so here, what is the important? Slab is used as a floor of roof in buildings carry uniform distributed load. See, there may be different types, simply supported, continuous, cantilever, according to the structure of your framework. Say this is a, for example, one-way slab. As discussed, this is a one-way slab. See, observe here, reinforcement is provided like this. In this, slab is supported on only two opposite sides. That's why it is called one-way slab. It is greater than 2 Ly by Lx is greater than or equal to 2. This load will transfer to these two beams. Okay, and I will continue further topics in the next unit. Thank you.